Right now on TVS, though, it's Bruce Forsyth's Play Your Cards Right.
People, please. What a lovely audience. You're so much better than last week. What a lot of dropouts. Do you know, I wouldn't have carried on with the show. But there was a dear old lady sitting right in the front row, and she was hugging an LP of mine close to her bosom, all the way through, just hugging it the whole time. Oh, it was so moving, and at the end of the show, I went over to her, I said, are you all right? She said, yes. She said, will you sign your LP for me, Mr. Forsyth? I said, of course, my love. And I got it. I said, but good gracious, I said, I must have done this about 10 or 12 years ago. She said, yes. She said, I've practically worn it out. I said, oh. I said, well, my love, why don't you get a new copy? She said, no, the more worn out it gets, the better you sound. I mean, that's nice. Thank you. That's nice. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. That's nice. But it's nice to see you. And tonight's the night if you play your cards right. Now, I'm the leader of the pack, which makes me such a lucky jack. And here they are. They're so appealing. OK, dollies, do your dealing. Yeah. Look at that. You look gorgeous again, you really do. And Jenny's with the red cards at the top and Natalie's with the blue cards at the bottom. We have our cards. All we need now are our players. And there they are. Oh-ho-ho. Hello. How are you? Welcome and welcome. Marvellous. And as you see, it's our special Forces show tonight, and we welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for being with us. Now, we start off with Dougie and Claire. Paul, I see. Where are you from?
Fareham.
Oh, Fareham, yeah. That's right, Fareham. And of course... I thought somebody else lived there, but they decided Dougie. And what do you do, Dougie?
Leading physical training instructor.
A leading physical trainer? Oh, that's what all this means. Yeah. I see. And what do you do, Claire?
Leading and physical training instructor.
Oh, so you're both physical training instructors in the Navy?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's why you look shipshape. Good. I see. And where did you meet? How did you happen to meet in the first place?
Well, I was looking for someone to share a cottage with when I was working at Heron down in Yeovil, and Dougie just joined the staff.
Looking for somebody to share,
yeah.
like looking for a flatmate?
Yeah, that's
I see,
right.
yes.
And he just joined our staff.
Oh, I see.
So,
talk about hello, sailor.
Yes. I quite like the look of him, so I asked him to share.
What was the next move after that, then?
Well, Claire occasionally suffers from a bad back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, well, although we were, just good friends,
yes.
She came back home one night with a bad back.
Oh, yeah. Didn't know where she'd been.
That's right. being
a good flatmate.
Being not too bad on the hands, I said I'll offer to give her a massage, like.
Oh, I see.
So, having done that and made her feel a lot better, I started...
Daisy, stop drooling, dear. Yes.
I started getting the feeling that she fancied me as well when the old backache recurred every other day.
I see. Well, that's marvellous. Now, tell us all about... Well, you get on beautiful, and that was all marvellous. Now, tell us about the wedding night. Where did you spend the wedding night?
We spent it at the honeymoon suite at Gatwick Hilton.
Oh, the honeymoon suite at Gatwick Hilton? Oh, lovely. Was it a nice suite?
It was a lovely suite, really nice. Yeah. In fact, the bed was really, really big. It was...
Yeah.
It was giant. In fact, we spent the whole night trying to find each other.
That's marvellous. All right, well, now, so you're at the Gatwick Hilton, so where did you go on your honeymoon? Were you flying away somewhere?
Disney World.
Disney World?
Yeah, probably.
Disney World? What, on your honeymoon?
Yeah.
Why, did you think you were going to get bored or something?
We went in there a couple of days, and it was our last day there. And I wanted to see all the characters to have my picture taken.
Yes. Oh, you have all the pictures taken with the characters. Yes,
right.
yes, it's lovely.
And we went in, and they were all at the gate. And we were having our pictures taken with everything, but I couldn't find Winnie the Pooh anywhere.
You couldn't find Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Oh, good.
But then I saw him over in a corner. I dashed over, and he was running away. So I think he wanted to go loo, actually, but.
You wanted to go to the toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, so you finished up with Winnie the Pooh. Well, that's lovely to hear all about that. You look a lovely couple, and thank you for being with us. Over now to Maggie and Adrian.
Weddish.
Radish?
Weddish.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said radish. So repeated straight away. Right. Cool. All right, now, where are you from?
Chelsea Barracks.
Chelsea Barracks. Yes. Oh, what a wonderful posting. That must be marvellous. You've got all the boutiques and the lovely little restaurants and the little discotheques and all that. Wonderful. Chelsea Barracks, great. Swinging place. And what do you do there?
I'm the battalion medical sergeant.
Oh, the battalion medical sergeant. Oh, marvellous. Oh, jolly good. In the... What are you?
Grenadier Guards.
Oh, the Grenadier Guards. Oh, you're the ones that wear the bearskins.
That's right.
Oh, marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. What do you do, my darling?
I'm a housewife.
Oh, a housewife.
Yeah.
That's all you do?
Yes, that's enough.
That's it? Oh, I know. Oh, I know it's enough. All right. Well, how long have you been married?
7 years.
7 years. And how many children?
3.
Oh, 3 years. 3 children in 7 years. Oh, so that's how you got your sergeant stripes. One for each stripe. I see. Good. And tell us, and you better go slow, otherwise you'll finish up looking like a zebra. Now then, have you got any pet hates about... He looks a lovely man and all that, but have you got any pet hates about the battalion?
He falls asleep every night on the settee without fail.
No.
He comes in from work at 4:30.
Just falls asleep on the settee? Not in his bearskin?
No.
I should hope not. I mean, how untidy can you get? Very untidy, but, you know, to get better, but I mean, you're in the Grenadier and you work in the medical department, so it's, you see bearskins of all sorts. And at the sick parade there, do you get any funny fellas at the sick parade now and again? Yeah?
One guy came in with hemorrhoids, which is a posh name for piles.
Yes.
We know the treatment room.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be that kind of a story, but all right, carry on. Except for Winnie the Pooh, if you like. Right.
Oh, well, we had a quick look, you see. He was looking in the right department.
Yes, fine, yes.
And we gave him his treatment and sent him away, but he came in the following day and he says, I don't like taking these because they don't taste very nice. And that's positive.
They don't taste very nice. Let's change the subject, for goodness sake. Oh, dear. Have you cut the car?
Yes, we have.
I wish you hadn't, then I could have a rest. All right, then. Well, the idea of the game is this. We want you to work your way across the board by predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the preceding one. The first one to turn over the last card correctly will win a game and a Brucey bonus. But you cannot win a game or a Brucey bonus until you've won a question. All of the questions are based on a poll of 100 people. Dougie and Claire, you won the toss, so you will answer first, but good luck to you all. Here we go. We asked 100 single men in their 20s. If your boss were a woman, would you complain if she kept pinching your bottom? How many single men in their 20s said yes, if their boss were a woman, they would complain if she kept pinching his bottom? What do you think about this?
Depends how well she did it.
Would he complain about her? Would he complain about her pinching his bottom?
Oh, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have thought so. No, they probably quite like that.
Good girl.
You think they would? Yes.
I work with all blokes, so...
You think so?
Yeah.
So,
No, I don't think so.
Put a figure on this, right?
About 30.
About
30?
30, do you think so?
Well, up to you. What do you think?
Go on, you're the boss.
25. 25, you think. Adrian and Maggie, what do you think about this?
I'd quite enjoy it.
If your boss was a... so you'd enjoy it. So what do you think?
Slightly lower then.
Just slightly lower, yeah.
Slightly lower, you think? So you've agreed on that. All right, the actual number who would complain is 25. Oh! Right on the dot. Good girl. That's incredible. Right on the dot. You don't get anything for that, by the way. Right, now then, you've got 25, so you have a base cardage of 5. Do you want to change it?
What should you do?
Want to change the 5?
Change it.
Do you want to change it?
Change it.
You're going to change
Change
the 5 for... Oh, no. That was a bad change. I'm sorry about that. What do you think?
Higher.
Higher.
Higher than an 8. You say a 2. Bad luck. Giving you a free go, Adrian Maggie. Your base card is a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. You say a queen.
Lower. Lower again.
Queen, you say an 8. Bad luck. We'll go to the next question. No damage done. What bad cards there, Adrian and Maggie, you to answer the question. We asked 100 headmasters. Do you think that school discipline would be improved if you were allowed to punish the parents rather than the children? Isn't that a good question? How many headmasters said yes, school discipline would be improved if they could punish the parents rather than the children?
It would be, because
Yes.
it comes from home originally,
It comes from home.
And if the parents don't keep them in check at home, then what can they expect when they go
You're
to school?
absolutely right. I think everybody agrees with that. Yes. The more they can do, the better. So, give me a figure, Adrian, Maggie.
It's how many would think?
How many would be improved if the discipline would be improved
48.
if the parents rather than the children had the discipline?
48.
48.
Yes?
Yeah.
You think 48? Now then, have you got views on this, Clare?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
a
I
bit
think
higher.
it's even higher than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it needs scene to be honest.
They need...
Scene to.
Seeing to. They need... And she would look clear. Whack, whack, whack. Right. OK, the actual number we said it would be improved is 51. Oh, you were right to go higher, but a very good guess in the first place, Adrian and Maggie. So there we are. We can change that 8 now.
change it.
Get rid of that 8. It's a 10. Higher than a 2, you say a 5. Higher than a 5, you say a 6. Higher. You're going for it. Higher than a 6, you say a king. And for the first game, lower than a king, a 2. Whoa! Hey! Ho! Well done. Took a bit of a risk there. Oh, yeah. You took a risk, but you got through. But don't be downhearted, because there's one more Brucey. Oh, yeah, there's a big fella. Watch him. OK, there's one more Brucey bonus left, and you can win that if you win the next game. Game 2 coming up. Dougie and Claire, you to answer the question. And by the way, for your Brucey bonus, you've won a headphone radio and portable cassette player.
Oh, lovely.
So that is yours.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
then. Good luck. We asked 100 police women, Dougie and Claire, if you were allowed to search male suspects, would you enjoy it? How many police women said if they were allowed to search male suspects, they would enjoy it?
I would.
I could get first.
She's a little cautious. I'd get embarrassed, you know, in case they found something I didn't know I had. I would.
Also, because they've got nice bodies, you'd be all right.
Yeah, I suppose so. Look at her face. Oh, dear.
Yeah, so they would enjoy it.
Yeah, I think I'll have to give you a rating.
I don't think it'd be that many.
Don't you think so? Oh, gosh, I do.
So, come on, we're going to have...
45, I'll go with what he said.
45 you go. Now, Adrian, Maggie, would you enjoy it if you were a police
Oh, I
woman?
don't know. It depends what he's like.
Yeah,
I mean, if
depends-
he's someone
yeah,
drunken off the street.
You're
no.
right, you're right.
There's some that
Especially
like it.
after the bears get in front of the car. Yeah.
I mean,
Some
Know
people
what you
take
mean.
into it, don't they?
Yes.
some they take their job pretty seriously. Don't
Yes.
they? So I think it'd be a bit lower.
You think, all right, good reasoning there. OK, we'll see if your reasoning was correct. The actual number who would enjoy it is 62. So it wasn't lower. You see, you were right, Claire. That little raver was right about Oh, blimey. OK, then you've got a queen. Good card. Lower than a queen. A 9. Oh, a bit in the middle. Lower. You're going to carry on. Lower than a 9. A 7. You're going to freeze? Freeze and protect your cards. You're probably very, very wise there. That's a good start you got. Maggie and Adrian, your chance for the next question. We asked 100 nuns, do you ever get a moment when you regret not having children? How many nuns said yes, they did sometimes get a moment when they regretted not having children?
I suppose there's some
I
who
suppose
get
some,
the,
you know,
some get the paternal instinct.
yes,
Yeah,
some of them
maternal.
might, you know, like the idea of being a
I should think
superior
that's
mother.
quite high. I mean, just because you're a nun,
Sorry.
just because you're a nun, it doesn't stop you being a woman, does it? And you all get the same.
No, you know,
Yeah.
we're talking about
Yeah,
thoughts now. It's thoughts
Yeah,
that they may
it's
have at
just
times. So it is a very serious
No,
question.
no, I think quite high.
And Maggie's taking it very seriously. Look at her face.
54.
No, lower than that.
Lower, all right. 44.
So,
I never
44?
spoke to a nun.
No, we've got 44.
You think 44? You agree? All right, then Dougie and Claire, what about this? They're being a mother.
To be honest, I think it's a bit lower because, I mean, they've taken that choice of life, haven't they? So I shouldn't think they wanted one
They
anyway.
might shut the
No, but
feelings
it's
out.
just a thought. It's just a thought in the
Yeah.
mind. But you have your reasons.
No,
So you think it would
I think
be
a bit lower.
Lower.
I think a
lower
bit
than
lower.
44? All right, the actual number who did sometimes have regrets is 32. You were right to go lower, very right to go lower. So you can get rid of that 7 now.
yes, please.
Get rid of the 7, and you've got a 5. Not a minus, Carmen. Higher than a 5, you say a 2. Giving you a free go low. Come on now, Adrian and Maggie. See what you're made of. A queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. A 6. Higher than a 6, you say. An ace, yes. Lower than an ace, you say. Oh, lower for a second game. Oh, no. My goodness. That was a terrible run. You could have won the game with that. Oh, Dougie and Claire, you to answer the question. That was such bad luck. Here we go. We asked 100 postmen. Would you be prepared to be a paid guinea pig for a new dog repellent? How many postmen said yes, they would be prepared to be a paid guinea pig for a new dog repellent?
Oh,
now then.
Not the dogs round our way.
I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, they must be sick of them as it is. I mean,
Yes,
it might not
but, I
work,
mean,
might it?
But if it worked,
Go for his leg.
it'd save him a lot of
Yeah,
trouble
but if it
afterwards.
didn't, he'd have had it, wouldn't he?
Yes, that's quite true. No answer to her at
But
times.
they would.
Yes, would they be prepared?
Isn't that high? Oh, I don't know about that. About
No,
45.
ooh.
45.
So what do you think?
45.
45. 46.
46.
46. 46. Adrian and Maggie, what do you think about
Be
this?
thankful of it, wouldn't
They
they?
might be
they
willing
might-
to try anything.
They
that
might be
stops
willing
the
to
dogs.
try
Yeah.
anything. Exactly. That's another way of looking at it.
No,
Definitely.
so slightly lower, though.
Slightly lower?
Slightly lower.
Slightly lower, you think? All right, then. The actual number who would be prepared to test the dog is 35. You were right to go lower. 35, yes. And the rest wouldn't lift a leg to help them. Right. Now, you can have a go now, aren't you? You've got the Queen there. You don't want to change the Queen?
No, no,
You
we'll
keep
stay
the
with
Queen.
that.
What do you think?
Lower.
Lower than
Lower.
a Queen, a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6, you say a Jack.
Lower.
Lower
Lower.
than a Jack, you say a 5.
Higher.
And for the second game, once more, higher than a 5. Oh, yeah! Oh, well done. What a comeback. Oh. And you have won a Brucey bonus, and as I promised, it's a portable hi-fi system with our love. So that's yours forever. Oh, well, don't touch the pack. We'll be right back. A tiebreaker coming up. Very exciting.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Of course he'd be all right.
How long do you think that'll be?
It's difficult to say. These things take time.
At Bristol's Frenchay Hospital, the senior neurosurgeon has an image transmitter linked by phone to the brain scanner. So even when he's at home, he's on call for the crucial decisions that can often make the difference between life and death. It was developed by British Telecom for the hospital team, and it's the first of its kind in the world.
It's good news.
British Telecom, ahead of the world in telecommunications, the power behind the button.
Edam's around and it makes a great meal. Can't beat that taste or that family appeal. Goes a long way, suits every day. Goodness gracious, great ball of cheese. It's versatile, it's a real Dutch treat. That Edam value can't be beat. Edam makes sense, more for your pence. Goodness gracious, great ball of cheese.
Edam, low in fat.
The Cadbury's double-decker came as quite a surprise to me. Cadbury's chocolate, crunch and chew, for only 15p? Yeah. They're 15p in Felixstowe and Frinton-upon-Sea. In Falmouth, Fulham and Featherstone, and in Falkirk... 30p. 30?
You get two, don't ya?
Cadbury's double-decker, now only 15p.
Told ya.
Mammoth. Now there's a new generation of furniture warehouse. Mammoth. All the stylish furniture, beds and beautiful carpets you ever dreamed of. Mammoth. A new generation of style, a new generation of shopping in comfort. Mammoth. A totally new experience. The new generation of warehouse selling furniture and carpets direct to the public. Mammoth have crushed prices in style. Mammoth on the new Dover Road, Canterbury. Now open.
I don't know what people see in these old black and white films. Prince of Darkness and all that. You fancy something a bit regal? I recommend Kaltenberg Pills, brewed by a Bavarian prince. Even got a gold crown on top. You don't see colour like that in a black and white film. Fancy a quick bite?
Kaltenberg Diet Pills in glorious Technicolor.
to get control of the board, so this is real crunch time. And it's Adrian and Maggie to have first go at the question. Here we go. We asked 100 garage mechanics. Have you ever borrowed a customer's flash car just so you could impress the girlfriend? How many garage mechanics said yes, they had borrowed a customer's flash car just to impress their girlfriend?
Lots would do that. Everybody would do that.
You think they?
Yeah,
you think they would?
Everybody. Yeah.
The garage
well,
mechanics?
I want to pick up the nice bits as well, you know?
I see. All right.
Like the dolly dealers.
The dolly dealers. Did you see that? Right. What do you think?
68.
68.
About 68.
68? She's listening to the audience. So, Claire and Dougie, what do you think about this? The garage mechanics, what do you think they do?
To be honest, I don't think you'd do it that much, because something could happen, couldn't it?
Something could happen, and if they were caught, it'd be a bit of trouble.
Yeah,
so you're looking at it from a different way.
Yeah,
Lower.
a little
All right,
bit lower,
then. You think a bit lower. The actual number who had borrowed a car is 22. There we are. Much, much lower. You were way out there. Much lower, yeah. The rest of them used the pickup truck. Right. That was a good one, that, wasn't it? Come on, if you feel like it. I haven't got time. OK, so Dougie and Claire, you're base card and you've got control. Oh!
Lower.
Oh, this could lower than a king. You say an 8. Oh, it's a bit in the middle. You can freeze, but if you want to go for it, it's up to you. Lower than an 8, you're going to go for it. Oh! Bad luck giving you a free go there. That was a big chance to take Adrian and Maggie. You go another.
Lower.
What do you think? Lower than a king, you say? A 10. Oh! You're going to go for it. Lower than a 10 for the game. Oh, yes. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh. Come here. That was a chance you took. Oh, it was a big chance you took, but you've been absolutely marvellous. A box of goodies for you there, and we'll see you upstairs for a drink. All right, then? We'll have a tot of rum. All right, then? There we are. Thank them again. Bad luck.
Idea from Ariston. The Ariston Margarita Washer Dryer. It looks beautiful, and it washes, spins, and tumble dries in one machine. Beautifully. It's programmed for economy and engineered for clean, dry, beautiful results. The Ariston Margarita Washer Dryer looks beautiful, works beautifully.
You're just up to here, Kathy.
Can't have your toast and Marmite.
Go away. We should have measured ourselves after we'd eaten it.
I started giving them Marmite when they were babies, and they've grown up with it. It has all the goodness of yeast, the richest natural source of vitamin D.
Don't reach. It worked. Yes. You'd better have another slice, Mum.
On the safe side.
Marmite, a growing up spread you never grow out of.
On TVS next Monday at 6:30, Horses for Courses, a new series with all there is to know about the equestrian world. Whether you're a horse